Hey, welcome to my playthrough of City Skylines 2. These are clips from my Twitch stream where I play this game on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can catch me over at twitch.tv/chef_Brandon. Alright, so here is where we are starting off. This is our kind of starting land right here, which is nice to have river access. It's easy for sewage and easy for, water. And then you can see here, the weather systems have a nice little path right here. Now, you can see here, the snow is starting to recede. It's spring going into summer here. But this is where we start off. So, I'm gonna say, let's do a medium road to start off with. And we can have it kind of circle around, right? So we can have it kind of do that. And then curve around there. And then eventually we can make that into like a roundabout almost. But the thing that I'm really trying to do is make like a good like outer section, right? So that way anybody coming in, anybody going out can see, can take these main roads around, and then I can use a smaller road on the insides. We are going to need a water pumping station. So you see the flow of the water goes down this way. So we want to put our water pumping station up here. And then we want to put our sewage outlet down here. So we're not getting dirty ass water. There's that. So that's connected there. And then what you can kind of do, they don't really care too much. So the idea with this is we can just kind of make like a service road type deal for this right here. Because this is, it's service, right? And we still need power. So let's look at this. Where is our power coming from right now? Where's our input? Right here. Okay, so we can, for now, get power from an outside source. Or we can generate it using a small coal power plant. The big thing to look at, though, is, for example, the wind's going this way. So putting a power plant down here is going to make all of your smog go up this way, go up into the northeast. But if we put it up in the northeast for now, then yeah, because it will make the smog go away from us. We don't have enough wind at any of these places for a wind turbine to generate enough power. You see how it says wind speed too low? You need, I believe, at least 2 or 3 to be able to do that. And you can see that by how close together these arrows are. So up here, arrows are a lot closer together. You're going to generate a lot of wind speed over there. So for now, what we can do is we can go ahead. Honestly, it might be good just to grab this, bring it right here, and then we can build a transformer station right here. That'll connect us up with the network. And then we connect that to right there. And now we're getting power. So we do have to pay for the power coming into the city for now. But once we start generating our own power, we will have a better time with... we'll be able to actually make money. So right here you see the demand. So we have demand for low density residential, which is single family homes, which is disgusting. Commercial and some industrial. So we can come through here, and the big thing to note is where there's houses, there's going to be more spending power, right? So what I can do, I can say, okay, well, small roads, a little 2-lane road, we can have it break off over here. We can say, you know what, we're going to have a little neighborhood right over here. And then we can actually go in here and line these up to then have more streets or more development. And then but what we want to do is so we can have, let's say, over here and here be good for the single family homes, but we can then go and put some whatchamacallit, some commercial down here. That's going to be the places where people can buy. And then also we can put commercial right there and right there. So then in the middle of all these single family homes, we have commercial areas for them to go and buy goods from, work at, things like that. So here's the other thing is over here we have wind, so we're going to want to put industrial right up here. The reason for that is if they create smog or smoke, it's not going to go into our town. So we can have that kind of be our industrial area right now. So we see here now more people going and doing that. And at the same time, I'm going to come down here and fill up this space with some more residential. So I'm going to take this part right here and we'll put in a little roundabout. We'll put in a little roundabout there, and we'll put in a little roundabout right there. That's going to ease up traffic. So then we can go and we'll do a little curved road right there. So it's nice and smooth. And then right up there. And then right there. And then we'll just do that right there. It's not the prettiest, but it works. I'll tell you what, at the same time, let's do that. Cool. So, of course, we have people wanting to move in. So, we are going to zone all of this right here as available for single family homes. And actually, I think I'm going to put another one over here. So, let's do that. And then what we can do is have that coming off like that. And then kind of do straight away like that. Do another curve like that. And then go over here. Ah, that's a little messy. I don't like that. We'll just have it come back. There we go. There we go. And then what we can do, so we have that outer area right now. Let's turn this back to that. And we can actually do some grid right there to make it easier to fill all of this in. So what I'm gonna do, I'm about to piss some people off. I'm gonna piss some people off. I'm gonna de-zone this. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? I'm gonna de-zone that for residential because it really would be better to make this more like all industrial up here. But I did just make that whole thing down here so demand can come in and just fill in that spot right down there. But just with the movement of the air, it just works better for this to be industrial and business. This is City Skylines 2 that we're playing right now. I'm doing a YouTube I'm doing this. I'm also recording it, and we're gonna put it on YouTube to kind of create some more offline content. So this is also gonna be going up here, and this is gonna be a little bit of a series that we're doing on Tuesdays now. And you can see this really just completely filled in with that residential. And residential is still going up. So let's go ahead. I want to try and keep residential off of this main highway. I don't want this main highway to get clogged up with residential houses. So we are going to go ahead and just use it for these smaller roads. How are you doing, Brittany? So as we can see there, because the demand, everything's starting to get built up. So we don't really have much of anything else unlocked yet. It's just gonna be going and as things get you know, as needs get filled, we'll gain levels, we'll get to higher villages, and then we will see we're earning experience right here. I'm doing all right. Thank you. Thank you. We're you know, we're just having some fun. We're having some fun. We're playing some games, you know? The first Monday back after the holidays. You know, it's always a little bit of a struggle, but we made it, didn't we? What's going on here? So it looks like that's gonna be too small for anything to really get built there. So I'm gonna go ahead and just take it off and maybe later on put like a park there. And we can take notes of these little places that are too small for things to get built and then just go and uh put parks there, put other things there. We're very, very close to uh a new milestone. And so when we hit new milestones, we get these development points that we can then go in and use up for unlocking new things. So like when we hit milestone 1, we get healthcare and garbage management. Then milestone 2, we get schools. You can see right now we're in the deficit. That's okay. Um, we can't really see all of the stuff right now because we haven't hit those milestones that unlock it all, but it's good. And then you see when we hit large village at milestone 3, we're able to do specialized industry, which is very important because once you get into specialized industry, you can go and oh, there we go. So we got $600,000, 1 progress point, and we're able to buy 3 tiles. And we got a rock musician mansion. So development. We have 1 point to unlock stuff. That's basic garbage is already unlocked, which is fine. That we can get. I believe we have a whatchamacallit cemetery unlocked, water treatment plant, gas powered emergency battery station we can't unlock yet. I will say it's gonna be probably better right now to unlock a roundabout. So now we have this here, and it's going to be good for us. Let's put this right there. That really helped our entire map so far, but because this is where people majorly live, it's going to be good to put that there. Now we have this cemetery over here, and I'm going to say, let's see if we can. We're not going to be able to fit it right there, so we'll fit the cemetery right there. And then as for this, we will need for right now. So eventually what you can do is you can get with your recycling, you can get an incinerator plant, and this will take all of your garbage and burn it and produce electricity from it. We don't have that right now though. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is go and where's that? Right here. So we're gonna go ahead and just put this right there. And we are just going to make it a small place. So that it doesn't have that much room, but it will collect all of our garbage, and you know, it'll be good. So we have demand for medium density. So the big thing with that is we can come over here. We have more medium roads as well as more roundabouts. So what we can do is with medium density housing, I would say we're still going to want smaller roads for it, but let's bring this right on up here. And do like that. And then like that. So the big thing here is because you have more people kind of packed in, you end up having 90. Okay, cool. You're able to take more advantage of it. And so let's see here. We can, again, we don't want to really want to, we really just want to put things like commercial units on this part of the road. But we can go and make this tidy. Put that there. And then for the units that are eventually, they're not even all the way in over there yet, but we're going to make that all of this be places that can come in, as well as this right here. And then we'll come in and we'll allow some medium density housing right here as well. So what that'll do is all of the housing right here is going to generate a lot of economic demand. So it's going to boost all of the stores right here. So I don't want to use this just yet because I can't really see where I can't really see where the wind is blowing just yet. And so here, actually maybe. Okay, I can. So we can see here we're not really getting any of that higher wind speed until we're like right up here. So it's not worth it really for us to expand and get that until we can like hit right up here. So it's better in my opinion that we save up our money a little bit. And you can also tell by the color how fast the wind goes. So here it's pretty white, so it's going to be pretty slow. And then as, you know, we come over here, it's going to be about the same. But then when you go and you hit mountains, you see it darkens up right here because the wind is trying to push against the mountain. Same as, and you see it over here, it's also very slow. The wind's barely moving right here. But you have these longer lines, so the wind's kind of moving faster right up here. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 panels just to even get up there. So not entirely worth it yet for us. And then we have this Rockstar mansion that we can build. He gives +2 well-being for anybody within 500 meters of him. I am going to, I think, put him right here. Because he's going to then benefit everybody right here. And we're almost to level 2 as well. We're almost to the level 2 village as well. And that's going to open up a whole lot more when we hit there. So right now, you can see the need is starting to rise a little bit on that medium density, but because we have all of this zoned for it, it's going to very quickly just start getting built. And it's these row houses. Oh, and we can see here now, so the majority of our money is going towards service upkeeps, and then a tiny little bit is going towards like electricity that we're needing. So that's kind of our biggest money spend right now. And so let's see here. With that done, let's see. So if we wanted to do a groundwater pumping station, we could. You see right here, these show where the groundwater is, how much we can get from it if we put it right here. The big thing is with these, you have to be very careful that your industrial isn't going through and like contaminating it. And then we also have this medium style row housing as well if we wanted to do a European style. It does give us that option. But right now we're just kind of letting everything fill in as it needs it. I'm gonna hold off on doing more of the single family homes to try and hold off until we can hit the next village level, because I don't want to expand so much without being able to put down schools, because that will allow us to have a lot bigger of an education level and make your people more wealthy. And then from that, they will be able to spend more money, so on and so forth. But you can see here. So this has they're a beverage company. They have 13 out of 18 employees. Some of them are educated, some are poorly educated, some are uneducated at all. Here, 2 out of 6. You see that breakdown again. And so as they gain in, as a company is quote unquote more successful in the game, they'll increase in level. That so money that is left over after paying rent and upkeep is used by the occupants to level up the building. So essentially, the more that people can spend on it, the higher the level it's going to be. And with a higher level building, they'll be able to do more. So you see this company requires metal ore and produces metals. So if we then can eventually, we'll be able to do specialized industry, and we'll be able to see where there's ore available for us to mine. We can then set up mines for that ore. So and then instead of that company having to import all of its metal ore, it can just get it straight from another business here in the city. Hey everybody, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be putting more up as they get edited and recorded. And if you did enjoy it, I hope that maybe you'll hit that subscribe button to see more of everything that I'm going to be doing here.